UDM leader Bantu Holomisa says the Parliament has a crucial role to play in holding the executive accountable on the implementation of the BRICS summit outcomes. Holomisa spoke to SABC News on the sidelines of the BRICS Parliamentary Forum in Kempton Park. The three-day gathering has brought speakers and MPs from the BRICS countries to deal with a number of key issues. SABC News reporter Khayelihle Khumalo has more for us.
A very momentous day here at the Emperor's Palace. As you know, that the BRICS Parliamentary Forum is currently underway. So many MPs from the BRICS bloc are right here attending this particular session, but also very influential political leaders in South Africa, part and parcel of this session. Joining us now is the UDM leader, General Holomisa. General, thank you so much indeed for your time. Maybe just first and foremost, the importance of today. What's the perspective of UDM about today's significance?
Well, it's always good for members of parliament to know what the executive and the administrators are doing in terms of implementing the conventions which have been ratified. So we are going to play an oversight role as members of parliament as to the implementation of the projects, programs which were endorsed by heads of government and also by the cabinet of South Africa, especially if there's going to be use of government resources.
And just once again, General, we look at the past BRICS summits in Sensen, where the issue of the expansion of the bloc was a major issue, but also, for example, the issue around the use of local currency for trade. What do you make of those developments?
Well, the issue of currency still needs to be debated because one mustn't just get too excited by mere rhetoric statements. Because look at who are we trading with? What is the outside world doing out there? BRICS is just one of the drop in the ocean as compared to the many countries we are trading with. So it has to be debated. I'm not going to waste your time on that.
And just before I let you go, General, the Deputy President really talking about the very essential role to be played by parliaments in terms of making sure that the implementation of the Continental Free Trade Area becomes a reality to address a number of socio-economic challenges facing the African continent and developing this partnership with BRICS as well.
Well, normally we hear about these treaties and conventions when they attend these international meetings, whether in Addis Ababa or in UN. But when it comes to the implementation, it's the executive who had ratified those conventions who failed to come up with programs. We can't just monitor a thing which we don't have a clear-cut program. So far, it's just talk.
All right, so thank you so much indeed for your time. So the UDM leader there, General Bantu Holomisa, talking about the importance of implementation, saying that it's well and good to talk about certain currencies, the local currencies being used for international trade amongst the BRICS bloc, but also it's quite key to make sure that implementation becomes a reality. Khayelihle Khumalo, SABC News, Kempton Park.